Hello and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So I'm getting a late start. What time is it? It's like 2 o'clock. So, still gonna do our daily reading. I had an early appointment, and so I just got home. So I just thought I would give it a shot here. I usually don't do them later in the day, but I feel like there's a message out there. I feel like I needed to do this today, regardless of what time. So I'm going to go ahead and do it using the Somnia Tarot. Also, I just want to make a note, like just for people that don't know me, I am doing this because I love reading tarot. I feel like daily readings are important. I do work full time and I am single. I live alone. I have a house. I take care of that. Um, so I don't have a lot of time. That's why I miss sometimes my monthly postings for my astrological signs. I'm just doing this because I love it. And that's it. So just want people to understand that. I try to do my best to connect, but it's very hard. But regardless of whether I respond to messages or not, I read every single one of them, or what I should say is I read every single comment. I can't respond to all of them. So just know that it has nothing to do with just time. Like I work all day long, 10 hours a day usually, and then when I'm done, I'm pretty much done. So I'm not young pup anymore. I guess I'm actually old. um, well, I mean, I'm not. It's all how you feel, right? So let's get started. Like the current situation for today is Two of Wands, present influence, Five of Cups, future influence, Knight of Swords, what we don't see, Star. What to look for, though, is Two of Cups. You know, my first word that I got when I saw this was understanding. I don't know why. We'll get to it, but just wanted to point that out. Unexpected. Four of Pentacles. Challenge. Four of Cups. Strength. The World. And where does this lead, please? Judgment. Seven of Swords. Ten of Cups, advice, Seven of Cups, of course. Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. This message could be, I felt like I needed this, someone needed to hear it. So I will say, being that this was at the bottom of the deck, it could be someone that is a fire sign or someone that is dealing with passions, excitement, motivation, trying to be motivated again. So for those of you who aren't that person, this could also literally, I feel like it's about finding motivation, finding this characteristic of the Queen, looking for that. And the reason why I feel like it's looking for that is because the Five of Cups in the reading and the Star in the reading. But there's something that's finding that key to get something started, because the current situation is the Two of Cups or Two of Wands. Interesting. We've got two twos and two fours. Interesting. So we do have the Two of Wands. I see the Two of Wands a lot of times as planning. He's out there, he's looking where to go next. How do I move forward? What's the best path to take? Mapping out what you want to do. And I feel like there is something particular that's on your mind that you're saying, okay, how do I accomplish this? Where does it take me? How do I get there? What's the fastest but most logical way to get there? I'm going to clarify this. Two of Wands, please. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Two of Wands in current situation. Star. It's reaching your dreams, wow. Star, Strength, and Empress. That's really nice. So, reaching that point of finding your dreams with the Star, realize, I think it's a realization of the strength it takes to get there. Like, you can't just willy nilly let it make it, it's not just going to happen. You have to put the work in, and it's going to be hard, and it's not easy, right? To follow your dreams is not always easy. And sometimes we feel like we're missing them. And then the Empress, I feel like it's finding the true you. That's I'm getting this very intuitively. The Empress is about, you know, maternal type things. It can show up as, pregnancies or mother, but it's not that for this. I don't believe. I mean, it can be about taking care of something, but it's more about taking care of you to get to your dreams. So this mapping is definitely on the road to finding something very specific. I like that. I do. And the here's the reason why I feel like the Five of Cups is in the present influence. The Five of Cups is about feeling like you've lost something, and at the same time, if you have, to me, I'm getting the overall feeling that it's you feel like something's missing. And yes, you may have lost something, but more importantly, the influence is you're disappointed because you feel like something's missing. And I feel like it's the struggle to find it. And that's what the Two of Wands is. Again, back to your hopes. You feel like to reach your true hopes and have real faith, you feel like there's something missing there, Five of Cups, please, in the present influence. Ace of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, so you've had some kind of realization, probably about someone in particular. Could be just love in general. It doesn't have to be about that it's a relationship, but just about. Also, there's a feeling to me about being. I feel like maybe you lost something and you just realize that, like maybe someone in love, or I feel like though it's not like a breakup that just happened. It's a realization of what happened. So if you had a past breakup maybe a few months ago, even a year ago, but it was hard, right? Like it was a hard thing. I think you're coming to some kind of realization of that. And I feel like that the Five of Cups, what you feel like you're missing is that Page of Wands, the ability to be excited and not think so hard. Like there's something that you're trying to get back that is a part of you as far as your actions that you take. So how do I move forward? I just want to jump in, and I feel like you're missing that bravery. Again, we're going back to the Two of Wands and the strength. Strength is also bravery. It's about being brave, not just strong. And I feel like it's kind of like that. Like, I just want to be brave, and I don't want to think so hard, and I don't want to worry about failing or getting hurt or anything. It's like, I just really want to get this back. How do I get this back? The Knight of Swords, which I definitely feel like you do. The Knight of Swords is coming in here shortly. So the Knight of Swords, I'm going to clarify this because I don't want to go in the wrong direction. To me, this definitely is something coming in. It could be someone, or it could be you sharpening your target. Knowing, okay, this is exactly what I want to do. This is how I want to get there. Coming from that Two of Wands as well. Tell me more about that Knight of Swords, please. What is the Knight of Swords? Temperance, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. This is definitely, okay, this is something new. There is going to be something new that comes in. Now, this doesn't have to be someone. It can be something. But it feels like a new start to me. Now, the nice thing is it's the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And with that Knight of Swords, there's a lot of speed here. But I'm kind of glad the Ace of Swords isn't here. Because if you're trying to get away from overthinking things, we don't want that. We want this Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands energy. We want to be, excited, in love, all of those great things. The Temperance also too, those of you who watch my videos often know that I feel like the Temperance is the balance between fire and water. because in most cases, fire and water, right, don't go together. So how do we balance that out? And that's what's coming in, the balance between those two, the balance of the passion and the energy molded with the love and the caring and the softness, the rush of the fire and the softness of the water. It's like, I mean, it makes me feel two different ways, or it's like crazy, but I feel like that energy is definitely here in the future for you. I like it because it means it's coming in, it's coming towards you. The Knight of Wands is, or the Knight of Swords is going right straight to the heart of things. Like, that's how I see it facing. It's just right there. So then we have the Star and what we don't see. I think this is all like the way it's supposed to be turning out. And what you don't realize is that not only, I feel like your dreams and your wishes and what you want to do and these actions that you want to take coincide with something else. Let me see. The Star, please. The Empress again, King of Coins, and Nine of Wands. I feel like the Empress, gosh, just, that subtlety of just being able to take care of things, take care of yourself. The King of Coins, I feel like it may be someone, yes. It could be also a promotion or leveling up in your home, even like buying a new home, having more materially, but also instability. So reaching those goals of being more stable, but also taking care of yourself. And I think the key here is with the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Star, is that you're almost there. That yeah, it's hard. There's nothing easy about this. Especially when you bring fire into the picture and excitement and energy. I feel like this is saying, really, I mean, I feel like you don't see what's happening here because things are being set into motion. And I more feel like they're being set into place, not necessarily in motion. They're being set into place for you. And I do feel like that. I do. Now, it's odd to me seeing the Two of Cups. I do feel like there's, I got the word right. Understanding, is that what I got? Now I don't even remember, but it came out. I said it. The Two of Cups and what to look for. I mean, I think this could be closeness, but understanding too. Let's see. What is the Two of Cups? Is this somebody else? Is this, what is this? I'm getting all of these cards flip over on me. Tell me about the Two of Cups. I want to pull 3 cards for this guy. What to look for? What do we need to look for? 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. There is something here that someone has been also carrying a burden. I think like that, because the Two of Cups is usually about a partner of some kind, friend, lover, family member, partner, just someone that you are close to. The 10 of Wands is about, there's some kind of burden that I feel like maybe even you've been carrying, and it's what to look for. So in the 5 of Cups, the realization that you haven't lost this yet. And if you have, it's not really a loss. If that makes sense. I feel like if there's someone in your life that's kind of been out, or like that has disappointed you, or you feel you disappointed them, I feel like this is kind of the realization that, because it's in what to look for, okay? I feel like maybe they're feeling that same way, that there's a disappointment here that they've been carrying too. I would honestly, I mean, when I see the 10 of Wands, I feel tired, right? But it doesn't mean it's a negative card. When you reach the 10 of Wands, that's a lot of work. A lot of energy goes into that. So that's why it becomes a burden. There's so much going on and so much energy. I do feel like that Two of Cups is somebody else. And because of the clarifiers, I also feel though that it's determining why too. Like if it's something you need to figure out, why has this really disappointed you? Should it have? Not saying it shouldn't. I'm saying to look into it. Four of Pentacles, please, in the unexpected. The Fool, Seven of Swords, and the Page of Swords. You know, the Four of Pentacles to me is about holding on to things sometimes too tightly, saving up for a rainy day. It can be good and it can be negative. It can be both. And with the Fool, Seven of Swords, so there's a feeling to me like there's still time to take a leap of faith. But understand what's holding you back. Seven of Swords. I'll explain that in a second. Page of Swords is that realization. The Page of Swords is learns. So if I look at this Seven of Swords, I really just think like, how hard is this? I mean, it's heavy. It's on his back. He's going uphill. It just feels like, is the energy worth it to... So the Four of Pentacles, I think what you need to realize and what's unexpected is that you are holding on to the idea that something new has to be difficult. And that the Knight of the Page of Swords, excuse me, I feel like is the realization that may not be necessarily true. What you're holding on to may be false. And I feel like it's more of an idea than a person, money, things like that. I'm holding on to this idea. The idea is that, is it worth it for me to take a leap of faith? Yeah, it is. Doesn't matter if it's hard or not, but you're thinking, is it worth it? And with that, you're holding on to something that's going to keep you from really allowing yourself to do something new, different, taking a different stance. So then we have the Four of Cups in our challenge. I feel like the Four of Cups being in a challenge is going after what you really wish for. You're not feeling like you're getting what you want, what you really, really, really want. But too, with the Four of Cups, we have to remember that there could be something that you're getting, you just don't think it's the right thing. Because you feel like you want X and you're being handed Z. Well, Z is a higher letter in the alphabet, excuse me. Maybe it's better and you just don't see it that way. So I feel like the Four of Cups here in the challenge is changing your focus. It's going to be hard to do that. Like the challenge is changing your focus, that maybe what you think you want isn't really what you need. Or maybe it's just unrealistic. So let's talk more about that Four of Cups. Tell me in the challenge. God, Five of Cups comes over and over and over again. There's something here in the Two of Cups. So, being disappointed and understanding that maybe there is something out there, Two of Cups, but it's different. You've lost something, but it doesn't mean you haven't lost everything. So there is still, and we have choices as our advice. So I do feel like, well, maybe your eyes are set on the wrong prize, because maybe that prize isn't really a prize. You're only thinking it is. And maybe there's something else better out there. So I would say with that challenge is to I never say don't go after your dreams, but be realistic as well. And is what you're chasing really a fantasy, or is what you're chasing a true something that can happen? And once you figure that out, then you can determine whether you have your sights set on the right thing. The world is in the strength area. The world is about completions, successful completions of any life area, any area. It can be a the world can come at some, at the end of something that takes 2 days or takes several years. But I feel like what it's saying here in the strength is that you've completed a lot of things along the way, that you are successful, and you have been. And you need to realize that. And that's an important part of this, is the realization of your strength being, when you've completed something, you need to be proud of that. It's a proud thing. Tell me more about the world. Hangman, Two of Swords, the High Priestess. um, I feel like what it's saying, your strength, is that you'll be able to make a decision here. I think that your strength is the ability to self-reflect, make that decision. And I think the High Priestess is also a matter of saying that part of your strength is your intuition, your deep down intuition of yourself, of the situation. You know more than you want to let on. And I think that comes from things that you've done in the past. So where does this lead? It leads to the Judgment. Tell me about the Judgment, please. I feel like this is definitely feeling renewed. I find it interesting that the Seven of Swords is after that. Tell me about the Judgment, please. Hermit, Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. Yes, we're getting repeat cards. Hermit, taking the time out, making a discovery, realizing that the Five of Pentacles, that maybe the same path has not always been the correct path. And the Empress is to find that true you, the real you. I feel like that's what's coming out again, but it comes from that Hermit and Five of Pentacles. The Hermit's the time you've taken. The Five of Pentacles is the realization that you need to take a different path. And I feel like what is being reborn is the sense of self, the sense of self-care, self-love, self-healing, all of the selves, and understanding yourself. Tell me about the Seven of Swords after the Judgment. What is the Seven of Swords about? It still feels really heavy to me. Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Sun, and Nine of Swords. I feel like there's some work that you've done to really balance things out, to bring in happiness. I feel like, though, there's still some anxiety here that's kind of left over. You're thinking negative thoughts. I feel like the Seven of Swords is to focus. It comes from the focus of balancing things out, your happiness. But the reason I feel like the anxiety piece is there is this all in your head? And can you get this back? There's a little bit of wondering if you really can get back what you deserve or what you need to move forward. It does go to the Ten of Cups. So tell me more about this Ten of Cups. If we were to think timing, this would be a couple weeks out, maybe not even quite that long. Ten of Cups, please. What's the Ten of Cups that comes after the Seven of Swords? Ten of Cups. Chariot, Two of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. So the Ten of Cups is definitely, so Chariot is success, victory, headed in the right place, kind of allowing the reins to take over. Like, you're not holding on to the direction so much. I feel like the Ten of Cups is the path to whatever this is you're holding on to, and that the plans you've made have worked out. Two of Wands. So you're headed into the right place. Is this somebody? I don't know. I'll ask that specific question. Is this Ten of Cups a relationship? It's a relationship that's definitely taking a revamp. It's definitely changing. There's a change here, but I feel like it's positive. Definitely positive. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull 3 more cards here in a minute. The Seven of Cups is your advice. Choices. You have a lot of choices out there. There are many. There also, remember that you really want to look closely, because some of these things are not the best answer. They can be scary. They can be not good. So sometimes when we're handed a lot of choices, we have to look really closely to make sure they're going to benefit us and not hurt us along the way. So is there anything else we need to know? 3 cards for this situation. I'm going to take this, guys. You know what? No, I'm going to take this. I'm doing it differently. So tell me anything else we need to know today. 3 cards for anything else that we need to know today. What's super important? 4 of Wands, the Hermit, Wheel. I think there was some kind of celebration that led to some alone time. So making you think things differently. Actually, I feel like the Hermit was very important part of this whole situation. So the Hermit, you searching for those answers, and the Wheel is also understanding that things are moving forward in a positive way. And I think this is important. So this would be like the past. The 4 of Wands would be the celebration, the coming together almost. I feel like there was something that you celebrated. The Hermit is really about that time alone, the search, that the time that you took to search. And then the Wheel is, to me, like as you head into the future, next few days, you are definitely going to be overcoming a lot of different things. The Wheel to me is overcoming. The Judgment out here is telling me that yes, you're going to be lightened up. You're going to feel renewed, which is better because I think that handles the future a lot better. I like the Knight of Swords too, that was in your future influence, because things are going to start making more sense to you. But I feel like you already know that. You are in the planning mode right now. So there you have your reading for today. Let me know what you think. Take care. Have a beautiful day.